comes to around this time during ArtBreak, we normally practice like the first 3 Mondays out of each month, but as it comes closer to like big performances in ArtBreak, we pep up our practices a little. So now we stay after school on Mondays as well as Wednesdays to make sure that the kids can learn all of the words to all the songs by memory, because we don't believe in using paper. So it takes a lot of time, it takes commitment, and the kids, they're always down for it.
What I like most about singing in the choir is my music teacher teaches me more songs, and I learn more about them, and I get to sing and practice at home.
So last year I was in music and I was like, okay, we was just coming out of COVID, so I need to find something to make the kids excited about it. And so when I started show choir last year and we did our first performance, we had like standing room only. The parents was really excited. So which gave me like this boost and makes me feel good when the kids get up there, because they might act out in practice, but when they get on that stage to perform, it's a whole nother dynamic.
What I like most about performing is to make people smile, have a smile on their face, and make them happy.
Well, I'm looking forward to us getting up there on that stage, representing Riverside to the best of our ability, and actually showing people everything that we have learned in all of these practices, and I just know we're going to nail it out. So we love ArtBreak, and we can't wait to perform there.
So one of my pieces that I entered is called Ivory Stallion, and it's a pastel piece of a carousel horse. As a kid, I feel like I've always loved carousels, and I have a fascination with amusement parks and carnivals in general. So I wanted to depict just like the childlike wonder, but through something that's very significant to me. I initially transferred my drawing onto a piece of paper, and then transferred it onto my final piece, where I would spend a few months on transferring color onto the paper, layering, and just continuing to work on it until it, looks kind of real. I would say that the hardest part would just be like the perseverance aspect, because sometimes pieces take way longer than you expect them to, but honestly, the final product is what really makes it worth it. And when people go, oh, is that a picture? That really is like, it's gratifying, Even though I'm happy with my own work, it's nice to know that other people like it as well. I have 6 pieces entered into the ArtBreak competition, 5 of them being with Senior Portfolio, and 1 of them on individually the Ivory Stallion. I'm really excited to see like the other entries. I love seeing like art from other schools and my classmates, and I'm very excited to see all the results.
Well, when we knew that we were going to be putting on a pretty sizable production for ArtBreak, it was at the end of our competitive season. We compete nationally every school year, and so when we made it back home from competition, we had to get into gear and get ready for ArtBreak. And so I didn't realize it was going to be as big as it was. We did a complete big production. We did our symphonic winds, we did our jazz ensemble, my marching auxiliaries with the color guard and the twirlers and dancers. And so it was about an hour-long set that we did in all from Southwood. And what I appreciate about ArtBreak is everyone that's there, you're pushing through, because we are at the end of the school year. We were already on fumes from a whole day of entire school day of practicing literature that was for an honors concert the following day, but we had to perform an hour-long concert that night. And I was pleased to see our kids rise to the occasion and step up and get it done. And I feel great about what they've done. I feel great about the people that they've become through this process of building over the school year. I appreciate them being such hard workers and being dedicated to being ambassadors of goodwill for Southwood High School and for their communities and families. But ArtBreak really is high stimulation, lots of colors, lots of activities, lots of people engaging with one another, and a lot of people being educated on what the arts are and how important the arts are to education in this country.